Hey there yogis, I'm Nicole. Welcome back to My Yoga Time. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm excited to share with you our moon salutations, Chandra Namaskar. So I'm going to share two flows with you today. The second one is the more traditional standing flow, but before we get there, I'm going to take you through a kneeling moon salutation just to help warm the body. No props required for this class. And when you're ready, let's begin. So we're just going to start in a kneeling position. Before we get to the moon salutation, we're just going to take a few simple flows with the breath. So when you're ready, let's place the very tip of your tongue where the teeth meet the roof of the mouth. Do your best to keep the tongue in this position for the entire class, keeping the jaw relaxed. When you're ready, let's inhale, reaching up through the fingertips. And as you exhale, lower down, sweep the arms past the body. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower. Last one. And return to that seated kneeling position, taking your hands to the heart center. Let's begin our first moon salutation. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, right leg out to the side, lower the hands to shoulder height. Inhale. Exhale into your crescent moon, left hand down to the floor, right arm overhead. Now you can either look up to the ceiling with the chin slightly tucked, or look down to the floor. Gently send those hips forward and actively reach through the right fingertips. Next inhalation, coming all the way up. You can turn the right palm up, option to take a mudra as you lean over to your left. From here, we'll move into our full moon pose, and there's two choices. Option one, you can take the left hand to the low back, gently send the hips forward. Or option two, if your body allows, from your gate pose, left arm will windmill back towards the left heel. Reach back through the right fingertips as you send the hips forward for your full moon pose. With control, let's bring the body all the way up, crossing at the thumbs and then hinging forward from the hips, hands to the floor. Step that right foot in, making a triangle with the fingertips, a variation of child's pose. Lower down with the forehead, the third eye center, in your triangle. This is our new moon pose, a wonderful time to set new intentions. Breathe into the back. And with your next inhalation, coming all the way up, bringing your triangle over the heart center and closing off in prayer. Let's repeat on the other side. Inhale. Left leg out, exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, left arm overhead. Inhale to come up, changing sides. And moving into your variation of your full moon pose, modification of our camel pose. A wonderful time to release any fears in that full moon phase. Let's come all the way up, crossing at the thumbs, hinging forward at the hips, stepping the left leg in, your new moon pose. And inhaling your intention to the heart center, closing up in prayer. So let's move through that one more time on each side. When you're ready, inhale. Inhale your intention. And coming all the way up. Hands to prayer. Inhale. Full moon pose, your variation. Thumbs crossing, preparing for your new moon pose. Left leg in. Rest the third eye center. Inhaling, hands to the heart center. Well done, yogis. Let's move through our standing flow now. When you're ready, come to stand. And we'll begin with the feet together. Bring the arms up. Little bend in your left leg. Left hand's going to take the right wrist. Lift up and lean over, a little side bend. Then coming back to center, ground the left heel, lift the right. Right hand takes the left wrist, lift up and lean over. And coming back to center. Step the legs wide now, yogi squat. Heels in, toes out, little bend in the knees. Take a seat. So you want to press the knees wide, tailbone down, and keep lifting through the arches of the feet. Inhale, straighten the arms, turn the left foot to the side and turn the right foot on a very slight angle, preparing for your triangle pose. Now really helpful here for the hips and the back if you press the feet away from one another as you transition into the pose. So reaching forward and lower left hand down. Either looking up to the thumb with the chin tucked or looking down to the big toe. Pressing evenly into both feet and actively reaching through all of the fingers. Inhale. And as you exhale, take the right arm overhead and all the way down to the mat. Let's square the hips to the short side of the mat now. Bend the left knee a little. Step your right foot a little bit closer. Pyramid pose. Press into both feet. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale to fold. Now don't hesitate to bend this left leg to bring the belly to meet the thigh. If you can, palms can press down and try to slide them forward. Breathe into the back. Well done. Transitioning into a low lunge, step the right knee back and down. Inhale the arms up, a little tone in the right buttock. Exhale, hands down. You can take the hips back for a very brief half pyramid pose. And then moving into a one-legged squat. Hips square to the front of the room, straighten the right leg, either fingertips on the floor for balance, or maybe one or both hands to prayer. From here, we're going to transition to the other side. So you can bend your right knee, straighten your left leg. Inhale. And as you exhale, turn to face the short side of the mat, square the hips, lower left knee down, very brief half pyramid, and then move those hips forward, low lunge. Exhale, hands down, full pyramid pose. Step your back foot in. Inhale halfway, exhale to fold. Preparing for your triangle pose, you can step your left foot back just a little. Hips now need to square to the side of the room. Left palm on top of the right, trace those fingers along the inner arm as you reach the left arm up. Inhaling all the way up. So heels turning in, toes out, goddess pose. And stepping back to center, arms up, side bend, so right knee bends. Right hand takes the left wrist, lift up and lean over. Other side. And hands can lower to the heart center. Let's move through that flow one more time. Inhale. Bend the left knee, lean over to the left. Left hand's got a hold of the right wrist. Back to center, change sides. Back to center, take it wide, goddess pose, heels in, toes out. Coming all the way up, straighten the arms. Turn right toes to the end, very slight angle on your left foot. When you're ready, press into both feet, reach forward and lower down. Take the left arm overhead, look down, square the hips to the short side of the mat. Back foot can come in a little bit closer if you need. Half lift, and exhale to fold. Low lunge, bend the right knee, step the left leg back. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down, half pyramid pose, just briefly. Then moving into that one-legged squat, right knee bends, left leg is straight. Let's move to the other side. Turning towards the short end of the mat, square the hips. Half pyramid, just briefly. Moving into your low lunge. Full pyramid. Back foot can come in a little bit closer, 45-degree angle. Now step the foot back a little further, square the hips to the side of the room. You might like to trace those right fingertips along the inner left arm. Inhale to come up, goddess pose. Step it back to center, side bend. And hands can lower to the heart center. Thank you for practicing with me today, yogis. Please do feel free to make class requests. The intention of this channel is to help cultivate your home practice. If you haven't done so already, please do like and subscribe. Wishing you a lovely day.